At first sight, this may look like a budget straight out of the playbook for the fake news era that we now live in. Leak all sorts of horror stories about capital gains tax and pension lifetime allowance, then look like a nice guy when you don't implement them. Rishi has adopted one of George Osborne's favourite tactics, stealth tax through fiscal drag. By freezing income tax allowances for 5 years, even with today's modest inflation rates, 1.3 million more people will start paying basic rate income tax, and routine pay rises will bring another million into higher rate taxes. If your company makes more than £50,000 in profit, your corporation tax bill will increase by over 30% from 19 to 25% in 2023. Not the message I would have hoped to encourage inward investment into post-Brexit Britain, but not a showstopper either. Manipulating the housing market remains a priority with the extension of the stamp duty holiday and this incorporation of 95% mortgages, while we'll need to see more details on the tax breaks for business investment before we can comment too much. The new visa scheme to bypass immigration restrictions for key technical staff makes a lot of sense, while I'll be keeping my excitement about government-backed green bonds under control, given the recent slashing of interest rates on national savings. But for me, there's still a hostage to fortune that means we may not yet have dodged some of the most painful bullets we were expecting. Later this month is an event being dubbed Tax Day, when a whole series of consultations are due to kick off. It was always going to be the autumn when the heavy hitting to address the £407 billion cost of the pandemic would be revealed. We'll be tracking it closely here on Money Minutes, and make sure you subscribe, because I think those of us with wealth tied up in capital assets have a maximum of 6 months to take some decisive action ahead of a much more sustained attack than we saw on March the 3rd. I'll go through this in more detail in my next Renegade Investor Academy, so join me then for a more in-depth look at the full impact of Rishi's March the 3rd budget. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see some previous episodes, click here. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future episodes.